Hi everybody. Welcome to my live. I am Creative Sarah and we are going to put together our autumn tier tray for you today. So if you could bear with me for just a second, I will be pulling up all of my comments, making sure I'm live in all the right places. Awesome sauce. I have a lot here today. So we just want to make sure that I've got everything I need. And good. It looks like I am live on YouTube and live on Facebook. Welcome everybody. So glad you could join me on this lovely Friday afternoon. Okay. Good deal. Now, I just need to see some comments. There we go there. And we'll show up on Facebook eventually. Ah, look, we've got lots of people. Hi, Gwen. Hello, you're my first comment here. Okay. I know I'm live. There I am. All right, so yay, Gwen and Janet. Hello, Janet and Margaret and Janet S. Happy Wine Friday without my wine, and I'll tell you why, because I am running around like a chicken with my head cut off, working, and I cannot quit. If I have wine with you today, I won't be able to get back to work. And I do have coffee, which does make me happy. If it makes you feel any better, I am taking my sister-in-law out for her birthday tonight, and I will have some wine or something. I don't know what. Margarita wine. What? Who's keeping track? Hello, Christy and Giacinta and Jackie. Hello. Awesome. Everybody is here. All right. So earlier, this week, the past 5 lives, we have done a tier tray live. We created the Couture tier tray. We have created little trinkets and baubles to go in on the tier tray. And I've compiled a few easy essentials that you will want to have for your tier tray as well. So we're just going to kind of put it together with what I have gathered, what I have. So let's do that. Hi, Tommy. So let's do this. We do kind of want to start with some greenery. And what I have is a little bit of like a darker greenery. I do have some like other florals that I'm going to be adding in. So I'm just going to kind of put this in here towards the front. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I actually am going to trim this one down because it is kind of long. The stem is pretty long, and I don't usually use long things in my projects. Like if I was doing an arrangement or a vase or something, I would. I'm just going to kind of fluff that out a little bit. And if it's wired, which is what we love, you can kind of shape it so that it will kind of stay. So we have some green just for filler. Then I also have assorted beads and some other fall looking things. We have these fun acorn looking things, but they're in fall colors. So I'm going to kind of stick those in here as well. And you could, if they're little, so the little things, I feel like you can do it ahead of time, like I'm doing now first, or you can put them in last. This is a fun, and I'm not sure how I can use it. It's a fun little pumpkin. It's on a stick, and I don't want to remove the stick because if I want to be able to put it into something, I'll do that. I think I will just kind of bend it, and we're going to try to slip it over here, and so that will be kind of there. Now, I have candles, I have all the things we made, pumpkins, etc. One of the coolest things that I made was our book stack. And so I definitely want to be able to add that. Now I can put this kind of up front. Also, I'm creating backwards. So I'm here facing the back of the tier tray. You're seeing the front. So this is doubly hard for me because the only way I can see it is in my camera. So bear with me. Hi, Carolyn. I am so glad you guys have a glass of wine for me because that's important. I also really love this, and this is something that's going to go in the back here. Now, if your tier tray is setting, so for example, if I'm going to set it here on my fireplace mantle, it's totally great to have it all facing forward, what you're adding to it. But if you're going to use this as like a centerpiece on a table, you will want to walk around. You want to decorate all the sides and make sure they're little things that are showing. So for example, if I set this in here, back here, it's going to face forward. I kind of feel like you guys can't see that whole thing, but I'll help you see it. I guess if I pull this back, you're going to be able to see better. You'll see more of it. So you can kind of see that the pumpkin is down here. I would make sure that this has stuff in the back. So then I would place a few other things around here. Now, I have made several little trinkets and baubles and things to go with this. Doesn't mean you have to use every single one on the tray. And this is something that I like to do. I kind of build a display. I'll bring out like a little, let me see if I can move this. I'll bring out a riser, and maybe use that riser. Where's my other one? I brought another riser too. Maybe I'll bring something like this and drape, some beads from it, and then create a little display in the front. Like I can bring this little fun piece here, and sometimes, you guys, it's a challenge. So we have our little, I guess I could do this with two hands. Our pie, our delicious apple pie, can come over here. And then our fun autumn vibes rolling pin can go in the front. Now, this mini tags, the wooden mini tag, and that's from the 6-pack of tags. This is the mini cutting board from the Tier Tray Essentials kit. So this rolling pin and the cutting board are from the Tier Tray Essentials. Those, these two things right here are just set in little, what do you think of the name? Our Simple Shapes. This is a Simple Shapes base. Okay, it comes in a 2-pack. They're really, really inexpensive. So you can get a couple 2-packs, and then you'll always have this either for like putting your little fun tag in there to set it aside. This says give thanks, so we could do that for Thanksgiving. Or you can even use it as a riser for something, you know, smaller if you want. You could put a couple together. It's just great. It's a good color. It works well. So if you ask me. Now, I'm looking at the front. I have some very cute, I'm trying to think of what I want to set in here. This one, oh, that's cute. This is our wagon with the pumpkins. Kind of angle it different directions. And then I want something maybe a little taller over here. So I can grab this one. This tag says, leaves are falling, autumn is calling, and I'll use the, it actually goes in a certain way. So if you can see that that's a slanted opening, you want the slant leaning backwards. So when you put it in, it's leaning slightly, and then I can set this in here and kind of have that. Now I have some layers up here. And now let's focus a little bit down here. I would like to put my fun little mini box frame, which has the pumpkin reference, kind of next to our pumpkin that's here. And I have the Hot Mess leaf, which we can, and I may have to like, oh, I can see a little better on this camera over here. I'm thinking we're going to have to set a leaf down here, but whoop, I'm trying to see how it looks. If I throw it, okay, that's cool. Now I have a couple little sprigs of more greenery, and I think I want that down right where my leaf is going to give me trouble. Okay. Then I can throw in, let's see, if we pop this back, we can put in our fun candle. Let me just make sure it doesn't. This is kind of the, you do it until it all fits and works. I think that leaf is going to give me trouble. I could get another thin, keep wanting to call them thin cuts. It's the Simple Shapes thing. I could put this.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi. There we go.
Oh, okay. Bruno.
You could do it like that if you wanted. I'm not sure. I would like to put some of these cute, now these are $1 mini pumpkins that I actually found. I'm showing my age where I cannot read the. I believe I got these at the Target dollar spot. Was he calling me?
He was wondering where the spray was because Bruno pooped 2 more times.
Oh no. Poor Bruno. We picked him up from the vet because he got neutered yesterday and he's having little upset bellies today. So he's having trouble a little bit, but it's going to be all right. Maybe we'll take that one out. I'm going to put, let's see how that looks. If I put them inside, and then I kind of stick that right there. This can move forward a little bit. That's still tucked in. And I think we're pretty good. What do you guys think? What do you think? It's a cute display, real easy to put together. Your greenery and your, the other things, let me slide this. I might have to walk around. Let me move this a little over and move this a little over. And then with your display, you can also, let me try this from the other side. I'm going to walk around. So I'm not leaving you. I'm still here. Oh, that looks super cute. I actually want that to go like that. Okay. Super cute. Now, I have this fun little, I don't know. I don't know what this is, like grain or something. But we can set that just kind of in front. And then if you have, I have like this pretty, yeah, I'm like right under. Literally, you can just kind of stage it like that. Got our autumn vibes over there. Cozy blankets. I mean, I don't really want to stack it. You could set it off on the table just so that you have that whole thing going, and then there's your display. Like, it's really easy. You don't need this whole display. You can do well with just the tier tray. This little riser, I'm sure I found that somewhere super cheap. It's just it's just like a hunk of wood. I have different size beads too. So like you might do a smaller bead in front of it. You might want to put some florals that might pull out some of the color. You could toss one in. Some of the ones that I have you can kind of see that there. Some of the ones I have clips and you can clip them. Others may even have like a magnet where you could magnet it onto this black. This is not our, it's not our bistro sign. It's an old one that I've had for a very long time. You could like clip it, if you wanted. That one's like a darker. This one's a little brighter. Even if you just kind of popped it in there for some added color behind, that would be kind of cute. I'm looking at my picture. I like it a lot. Just the way it is. This looks good. This looks good. If I were doing this from all sides, I might take one of my things and go on the back of this 5x5 box frame and just kind of flip this over on the back of it. So then you can see you know, everything. Now, did I use every single bit that I brought out here? Nope. I didn't, because you don't have to. You can easily do this. Oh, Tracy. Hi, Tracy. So, okay. Hi, Carrie Fry. Yes, Carrie Fry. Yes, I did start that. Okay, awesome. Do you guys have any questions? So here's the cool thing. If you're new and you have never ever watched me before, you can jump into my free group by commenting VIP, and I'll send you a link to join the group. You'll get more ideas and inspiration and insider information. And along those same lines, you can also get a sample if you've never tried it. Go ahead and comment sample, and I'll make sure you have the link so that you can fill out the form and get your free, it's not a free sample, I'm sorry. It is $7.95, shipped right to you. And it's a great little reusable sample kit. Then the last thing I have to tell you about is the stuff we made. Everything I made for the past 5 days. I have the link that you can see the products I used in the Shop the Look link right there in the description of this video, whether on YouTube or you're on Facebook, it doesn't matter. It's all right there. Yay. Hi, Rhonda. Okay, so that's it. Easy peasy. Now, you can walk around. So let's say I set this up in my living room on my, whatever this is called, my fireplace. I can walk around my room and look at shelves or little niches where you might say, oh, I can add a little bit of fall pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes right over here next to this book stack, or Thanksgiving blessing. I can take this and go to my dining room where I may have a different centerpiece set up, and I can add this in there. Same thing with the give thanks. Any of your little pieces that you created that didn't go in here, walk around your house and see where you want to add a little bit of fall, and so easy. In my old house, I had three places where I decorated and changed out. Actually, I had 4 because I had my mantle. My dining room table centerpiece was always like kind of a tier tray situation like this. And then I had an entryway bench that had a little tier tray situation. And then I have this in my living room. It's an old Singer sewing machine. Like I just had like the center was like a little tier tray, situation. I have some much bigger ones and smaller ones, but it was a little pop of decoration in those 4 places. And so I could easily take little bits of things from here to there and do whatever. I would do Halloween on 2, and then 2 would be fall. And I could take that Halloween down easily because one of my Halloween, I almost brought this about. I always do like neutral. I almost said gender neutral. Neutral, like black and white and burlap, and like a lot of the stuff in here has a little bit even more color than I would put in my neutral decor stuff. And then I'll have one that has all the colors with the rust and the shimmery plum and the shimmery olive, all of those green, purple, and orange and black and white colors. So I love to do it that way. But that's it. This is how you're going to put it all together and make it your own. If you don't have risers, grab a book, a hardbound book or 2. Take the cover off, the jacket off. If it's like a black or a white or a gray or a brown book, that makes a perfect riser. You don't have to have anything fancy. You don't have to go buy stuff. You can just kind of like find things around your house and use those. So I think that's really cool option for you. You can even take a raw piece of wood and use it as a riser. All that stuff works. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I have so much work to do and not a lot of time to do it. And I have some big announcements next week. It's kind of scary, but I have some big announcements next week. Make sure you join me Monday for our, all I can say is it's gonna be a witchy good time Monday for our bundle box that will be available only through me. If you want to watch it, 8 p.m. Eastern time right here on Creative Sarah. I will see you then.